Hey everybody, welcome to the Baby Lock Ovation Serger Manual Q&A. Today's topic is troubleshooting threading the chain needles. All right, so the Baby Lock has a metal guide in the back of the serger, and it's the first guide in the process of threading the chain needles. And this little gizmo right here has caused a lot of agita for people. I know when I got my serger initially, I had a little bit of a hard time figuring how to thread this. And the reason why it can be hard is because it's actually almost like a hairpin. And if I turn it to the side like this, all right, you can see here that this piece of metal goes up the back, bends at the top, and then comes back down. It's all one piece of metal. And that's the first place you clip in the needle, the chain needle thread when you're threading. I'm going to use my Phillip head screwdriver. Looks like this. Sort of looks like a star. And I'm just going to take this off the machine for a second because I want to show you something. It's just one screw that holds it there. All right, so you can see it's just, it's just a metal clip. And if you're having trouble getting the thread into the clip, it's because, if you look from the side here, it's squeezed too tightly together. See, if I press on this, look, it flexes. See how it flexes a little bit? All right, so the way you can make it a little bit easier to clip the thread in is to just loosen that up a little bit. Okay, and really it's just such a fine thing. You can take your tweezers, put them in there, and just sort of bend gently, just a little bit, and I would do it in both directions, like opening it up a little bit. Okay, so that's how you get the space where the thread clicks in between the front and the back to be a little bit more open. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it back on so you can see. Turn it by hand for like a half a turn, and then I can just use my screwdriver to screw it back in. And it sort of has a plastic guide right here that positions it so it's straight when you put it back on. All right, so now to thread the thread through, just show you, I'm just going to do one so you can see. Okay, you hold the thread down here, and we're going to thread the chain, the C1 needle. It goes into the guide, and you push it over to the right. Okay, let me do that again. So it goes in the long groove, and then you click it over to the right, like this. And see, when it clicks in, now it's up here. So see where the thread goes when it's in there correctly? Let me do it one more time. Hold it like this, and then pull it to the right. Hear that click? That click is the thread going into the little guide in there, and if you loosened it up like I just showed you, it'll be easier for you to do that. Now, of course, don't go crazy. Like, don't loosen it up a lot because you may open it up too much and there'll be too much of a gap and it won't click in. It'll just slide in there and then maybe it won't stay. So this is really a very fine adjustment. And I really would only do this if you've watched this video and you saw how I threaded it and it's just too tight to get the thread in there. My thread was actually fraying when I tried to push it to the right when I first got the serger. It was just clamped down too hard. So that's how you relax the metal, and that's how you thread it through the guide. And it should end up in this little sort of, a dead end kind of groove right there to the right of the thread path. All right, so that's how you troubleshoot the chain needle thread guide in the back of the Ovation. If you have any questions about that, please post them below. And again, if you guys have any questions that you're wondering about with your serger, please post them in the comment section below, and you may see it as a future Q&A topic. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.